Yo, I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first. Bars, because I'm nice and all that. You know what I mean? But what's good, y'all? We about to get into some Virgo energy. And what else? There's going to be a specific message I'm letting y'all know right now. So, lucky you if you get a little bit into it and you're like, that's not, you ain't talking to me. I'm going to free you up from this one. But this is a very specific message that I'm doing the reading regardless, because this is going to register and resonate with someone out there. And even if not, you can gain something from it. Some of y'all may be cross-watching too, of course, right? And you might want to be like trying to figure something out. It might sound something that resonates with you, or a hunch or something. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of felt like, I'm just saying, I'm just channeling. But I have a very specific message for the Virgo energy. Before I get to that though, if you need me or you want me, of course there's a difference between the two, but either or, you'll be able to reach me by clicking the link in the description box. Hold on, clicking the links, plural. There are different links there. I offer one-on-one conferences, virtual conferences, where I do an astrology reading or I do a tarot reading. It's truly up to you. You could click those links, it'll take you right to the calendar to arrange an appointment, real simple. Other than that, I'm doing pre-recorded readings too. So if you want a pre-recorded tarot reading, let me know. You can either hit my PayPal, you can hit my Zelle, or you can hit my Chime. Either of those three. You got options. You know what I'm saying? I'm simplifying it out, and if it's for a lesser price too, if you want the pre-records, you know what I mean? Just keeping it a bang, bars, because I'm nice and all that, but you know that already. So now what else? I even got a donation link, you know what I'm saying? I raise funds. I don't see nothing wrong with raising funds. You know what I'm talking about? If you just want to drop a few dollars in it, you know what I mean? You could click that link too and do whatever you feel comes to mind, And that's how I'm rocking out. So now we can get to this reading, all right? So look, this is what I'm seeing, right? Virgo, and I'm not saying you're dealing with this person, but you had some dealings with this person before. I don't know how deep this went. I don't know if you consider it a romance, or y'all was just dating, or if this was one of your real like booze, like one of those. I'm feeling like it might have been one of those ones, that either got away, or they were the ones that you had to let go, or they were the ones that, sometimes people be in relationships to where they like hold people to the side type shit. I'm picking up that kind of vibe too. Maybe it was one of those, like, I'm not saying you don't have good reason. I'm not calling you a bad person or whatever. And this is either gender, male or female. I'm not saying you're a bad person for having someone like that. I think a lot of people do that, whether it's like a backup or whatever the case may be. But it's one of those, like, either you felt they weren't ready, or they felt you weren't ready, or there was just some clashing, y'all couldn't come to terms. Something happened between y'all two, though. That's for sure. And you, Virgo, you're the petty one, which is not surprising. You are like petty boo, all right? When you want to. When it comes time to, you are... forget about it. So it's one of those situations that I'm talking about right now. All right. And what I'm seeing and what I was feeling is, well, first of all, I don't think it's that deep. I don't think it's that deep as you made it. And I think you know that as well. I think you caused a scene when it came to this discrepancy. You blew it up out of proportion and made it bigger than it was supposed to be, or that it had to be. You're also the one holding the grudge. I think this person is no longer holding a grudge. I think they just backed out. It feels like they just backed out because they felt like you was overkill. Like you went overboard, yo. You did too much. So before they tried to embarrass you or and themselves, they was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just back out of this. Because I don't even understand why it's so deep. I don't even understand why I went to this level. But without words, and that's the thing that I'm getting here, there's no closure between you two. And I think now, what I'm feeling is you are starting to realize that now. It's either that, or when you go back to look at this person, I'm just keeping it a beam with you. This person is going to be famous or something like it. I don't even know what to exactly call famous these days, but this person is going to be well accomplished. Let's just put it that way. Prestige. Their recognition is about to go up for real. And again, that looks different for different people. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of very successful people out there in the world that we don't know their names. So I don't, like I said, I don't know what the extent of famous this means or prestige this means, but I seen bars. I seen it. Understand what I'm saying? And not for nothing, you are the person who knew that this person always had the potential or the capabilities to reach those heights, I guess you could call it. Definitely had the talent to do so. And you might have low-key, that might be part of the reason why. This is the card that represents the situation at hand for the Virgo energy. Gold. Gold loves my readings lately, but let's keep going. I'm getting to the reading too. This is part of the reading, y'all, so don't even trip on me. I've been led. I had another dream. Yes. So where was I? Yeah. This person is prestige. They blowing up. I think, right. That might have been part of the decision that you made. This is how you feel about the situation. Mercury. Ain't that something? Don't Mercury rule. Virgo. That's how you feel about the situation. Mercury. Of course that's how you feel about the situation. But I'm keeping it a being, yo. You feel like that might have been part of the reason why you pulled back. Like, I'm going to wait till they get famous. Or I'm going to wait till they get rich. Or I'm going to wait till they blow up or get recognized either to the point where I felt that they should be or to the point where I knew they should be or could get. Or, and this is for others of you, that's for some of you. For others of you, you low-key don't want this person to blow up. Don't want them to be famous. Don't want them to be rich and successful and have that type of status. Because it kind of like messes your history of your timeline up. Like, let's say you might be through with this person. Or you might have felt that you was through with this person. Because I'm saying this is a very specific message. I seen what's really going on. You might have felt you was through with this person, but it's like, even if you're the one or the type of Virgo that didn't want this specific significant other, lover, dreamboat, crush to make it, when you see it happen, you're going to have a change of heart. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you're just going to be like, yo, what did I do? Was that the correct decision to make? You know what I'm saying? Because it was petty. And what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing and I'm feeling is it did not warrant the type of response that you gave it. And you can do very well at cutting people off and not ever talking to them again. This is one of those situations. But like I said, you're either aware of it, like you either got wind of it, like intuition, like you feel it, like it's about to happen or it's already happening, or you've seen it happen already. So now you're made aware of it and you're like trying to think of how you're going to start a conversation with this person. And I'm going to tell you like this, right? There's really not much to the dream that I had, but I'm going to tell you about the dream. It was a dinner party, all right? It was a dinner party, and I'm going to read the definition for dinner party. To dream of a dinner, this is for when you're dreaming, y'all. So I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? This is for the dreamers who need interpretation, help for dreams and stuff like that. The dream of a dinner party represents feelings about socially interacting with people where it's important to believe in nothing being a problem in your life or with other people before moving on from a situation, excuse me. Feelings about proper social interactions and social dynamics with people who you won't have to with for a very long time or ever again. Now listen to what this is saying, yo. I told you, a very specific message. Feeling good that you are socially not having a problem with people ever again. Feelings about wanting to enjoy other people's company without thinking there's a problem for the rest of your life. Enjoyment and bonding with people that resolves any problems or difficulties with anything that has already happened. The essence of social interactions and their complexities, as well as closure and resolution in relationships. All right. Now, this is what, matter of fact, I'm going to read all the definitions because that's kind of biased to not read the negative one too. Negatively, dreaming about a dinner party may represent feelings of anxiety or stress about social interactions where enjoying resolving problems or catching up is important before moving on. It's really the same thing, especially when I break it down. Now, concerns about maintaining appearances. Yeah, it is beneficial to read this because I'm going to tell you. Concerns about maintaining, this is the factor to consider regarding the situation. What card is this? Sugar. Sugar. Sweet like sugar. Ain't it Taurus season? You heard? All right, where were we? Let me catch y'all up. Concerns about maintaining appearances or meeting social expectations, wanting to catch up with people who don't like you or when it won't help you to improve relationships. Fear of social rejection, the pressure to perform well in front of others, or discomfort with the company you are keeping. Concerns about unresolved conflicts or tensions within your social circle, where the facade of enjoyment masks underlying issues or resentments. A longing for acceptance and closure within a social setting. Alternatively, dreaming about a dinner party may reflect your feelings about the experience of an actual dinner party, even when event you've recently had, possibly where social dynamics were more complex or stressful than expected. All right, that's all the definitions. We got the cards out. And look, if y'all look, I told y'all I'm just channeling. I'm just doing my thing, right? I'm just keeping it a beat with y'all. Y'all see the cards that popped out here? Gold is the situation at hand. Mercury is how you feel about the situation. And sugar is the factor to consider. Now, I know what gold means. I know what Mercury means. I've pulled these cards a few times now. I'm getting more familiar with the deck. I'm going to grab the definition for sugar, and then I'm going to get back to the dream, and I'm going to lay it all out. Let me find this sugar, though, see what's going on with that, because this is my first time reading up on sugar, you heard. You heard, making me want to go get a cup of coffee in a minute. I just might. Why not? My schedule is different, you know? It's just different. It's all right to be different. Alright, sugar, y'all. Oh, how sugar dances on the tongue. No matter how intellectual and scholarly our pursuits, sugar reminds us of our longing for simple pleasures. Until the 12th century, our need for sweetness, it is, after all, one of the 5 essential tastes in Ayurveda, was fulfilled by raw honey offered by the bees. This material had many medicinal properties and was known in alchemy as a sacred elixir. Now most of our sources of sweetness, both literally and metaphorically, are highly processed, defined for us by a culture of consumption. Oh, this is deeper than I even thought. I did not expect the sugar definition to be like this. This card is a call to explore the simple sweetness in life. Can you add tenderness to your alchemical experiment? How about joy or even laughter? It is likely the pleasure you crave will not be found from manufactured means, but from the childlike wonder residing in the heart. Remember the alchemical wisdom of like attracts like. This is deep. And I'm going to tell you why I feel that it's so deep. I wasn't even going to detail the whole dream, but now I'm going to just detail the whole dream. All right, now check it out. Okay. So I'm in a dream, right? As soon as the dream starts, I'm sitting in the chair. Now, I either must have finished my dinner already, or I was sitting in this place waiting for the waiter, or maybe even the owner. The reason why I say that, it was like I was in a single seat. It was real plushed out. It was real it wasn't total love seat, but this shit was like royalty. You understand what I'm saying? I'm dressed in a suit. It was like a eggshell white suit. All right, cufflinks and all of that. Everything was egg white though. I'm killing them. Like, you know what I mean? The Scooby Doo's on, all of that. Like the socks, everything all eggshell white. Eggshell white, just killing it, right? I got a little bit of jewelry on. I remember seeing this bracelet. I don't know how much jewelry I had on, but I remember seeing this silver bracelet on. So boom, I'm sitting there, and I look to the left. The place is lavish too. Like this is not no. This place is swanky. It wasn't like a restaurant. It was like swanky, like a catering place. This is where you throw this is where you throw a dinner party. You understand what I'm saying? And the caterers were there. Like this was some real swanky upscale joint we was in. So, but I'm sitting by myself. I don't got nobody with me. I look to the left of me, right? There's 3 tables. There's a table over here full of women. There's a table in the middle, but there's like hardly no women on that middle table. It's like one woman in that middle table. I don't know why the seating was like. There was probably just people filling in, getting to the party, or you know how the chicks do. Y'all go to the bathroom, y'all team up, and y'all do that type of stuff, right? And then there was another table over where there was like about 3 or 4 more chicks sitting at that table, right? Now it's lit. They all dressed up too. They got gowns on, ball gowns. You know what I'm saying? The strapless joints with the chest areolas, areas all pressed up and all that. You know what I mean? And they killing it. Hair done up, jewels on, pearls, all that. All of that. Be like, this was some real. I don't know what kind of event it was though. I didn't get the deets on all that, but it was real dapper in there. And the event might have been for me. I'm not sure. I'm not saying they rolled out red carpet for me or nothing like that. I'm just saying I was sitting in the middle of the venue. I ain't have no table in front of me. I was just sitting like in a chair like this. You know what I mean? While everybody else was sitting at the dinner tables. So I looked to the left. They all waving at me. That's why I looked. They all waving at me. Hi, grab my attention and everything, calling my name. Yo, what's up? So I know a handful of these women that are calling me. And it's good to see them again. You know what I'm saying? These are some women that I've known, but I can't say like we are the closest, but I've known them. And a couple of them I've dated. As a matter of fact, 2 of them that I dated are hanging out with each other, but one of them I really dated. The other one was just you know what I mean? Said a few things. I don't even know if they know. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. But one of them I definitely dated. You know what I mean? Back in the days. And a little fine chick, you know what I mean? Red bone, whatever. Short haircut. She all of them are dipped. They all dressed to impress. They all dressed for the event. You know what I mean? But she is the main one that had like stood up. She stood up and came over to me and was talking and stuff like that. But she didn't come all the way over. She came like halfway, you know what I'm saying? I guess she wanted to save some face and not look thirsty or whatever the case may be. But she looked good. It was a long time since I've seen her and stuff like that. We chopping it up. Then she came first, but pause. The other chicks that was over there, they was happy to see me too. And I was shocked because when I looked over there, I'm like, oh, I know them too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, it's lit in here. Like, we about to have a ball type shit. But we bouncing back and forth with conversation and stuff like that. And shorty right here that I used to date, she just wanted to, say what's up. And she wasn't being mean. She was kind of flirty, but she wasn't doing too much either. She was really like behaving like she was dressed, I would say. So you get what I'm saying? Like we was dressed to impress. So she was carrying it like that. I give her that. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't the most ratchet chick growing up either. But she grew up where we grew up. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of shocking to see. It didn't blow me out of the water, pause, but it was kind of shocking to see. You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden we're interrupted by somebody that's behind me. Now, this is where I'm getting the Virgo energy, because I told you, if y'all haven't been catching up with me lately on the tarot reads, I've been led to do these reads based upon the dreams. And when I see the sign, and when I see the zodiac sign in my dream, that's when I go for it. That's when I know when to do the reading. So there's a Virgo behind me, y'all, obviously, right? Now, it could be a situation where, as we said, like attracts like, not opposites attract. Virgo's my opposite sign. Opposite my sun, my soul. You know what I mean? I'm a Pisces. Now, yes, it's true. I got heavy Virgo energy. Does that make me and Virgo alike? I'm going to just tell you from experience. And maybe I haven't broken through the surface enough to find out more things about them. I would say we are opposites. The only thing that I can say that's similar or the same about me and Virgos is that like I will cut you off. Like if there's really nothing else to talk about, that's done. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Reserved. Okay, we ain't ever got to kick it ever again. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a wrap. You know what I mean? And if I want to, like, symbolically cut you with my tongue, like, that can be done. Bars, because I'm nice. See? Shit like that. Like, I'm witty and I'm quick with it. I can eat you alive with my words. They are definitely like that. But anything other than that, I don't think me and Virgos are anything alike. So I see this Virgo, automatically I'm reminded of the time. I'm saying the time we had, because the times, it doesn't make sense to go old dig into the times, plural and all that. We're not doing that. Make a long story longer. I remember the time as soon as I seen them. But they ain't really much different. This is what I need y'all to understand, Virgos. And this is why I broke it down like this in the beginning. Y'all have this attitude about this person, this individual that I'm talking about, that it's like, you look at the other people that want them. I told you, this person is going to be famous. Am I saying I'm going to be famous? I'm telling you what my persona was when I was there. This might be the year. Who knows? And I don't, like I said, I don't know what famous looks like. It looks different for different people. As long as I'm successful to the point where I feel content, to me, that's success. To do what I want when I want and I'm content, to me, that's success. I don't know how y'all chalk it up, but I do know this Virgo, and I know how they figured success to be. It's like the dinner party definition said, when your idea about success is more about like not superficial, but I think they use materialistic, based upon materialism, concerns about maintaining appearances or meeting social expectations. I know Virgos that are like that. I'm like, that's when my Pisces, I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you think you are, yo. It's the frequency for me. You know what I mean? So, but this Virgo is like that. Like, she's like that. Like, what do you drive? Where do you work? So I think the sugar card is out here because me and this Virgo is very educated. But it doesn't fucking matter, B. Personally, I think it makes us clash even more. I think, they put more emphasis on the education than I do. And I'm not saying I'm better than them because I got more degrees than them, but it's just like, I could tote that card if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I could be like, calm your chest areola areas. You know what I'm saying? At any given moment, but I just be chilling like, you know what? I'm gonna just, you know what I mean? Go ahead, talk your shit, but it's off-putting. They can be very bougie, very high class. So this is how I feel you are, Virgo. Like, you did too much when it came to this person, and you did this, you behaved this way because you feel like you could. All right? This is one of those types of people that you feel like you're so close. Like, you know how those people grow up and they play the brother card, the sister card, and they be like, those ain't brother and sister, they fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those relationships. And you could pull either card, like, that's my brother. At the end of the day, that's my best friend, that's my bestie, that's my BFF, or that's my man. Like, at the end of the day, I'll let y'all bitches have him, or I'll let y'all share him. It's that type of vibe that y'all got going on with this person. You know what I'm saying? So for some of y'all already left the reading. Peace, deuces, still all love. You know what I'm saying? But some of y'all are still here because y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, B. And you're petty when it comes to the situation. I feel it was blown out of proportion. And not for nothing, you are still approaching, at least your attitude. I'm not saying you physically done this yet, or you might be thinking about physically doing this, but the attitude that was given off in the dream by this Virgo was like, excuse me, like, I need to talk to him right now. That type shit. Like, yeah, y'all could look all fly and be at the event and all that, but what, y'all thought I wasn't coming? Y'all thought I wasn't going to show up in this bitch? And she was just hummer stunting. She had on the same color as me. And I'm like, come on. As a matter of fact, she ain't had the exact same color on me as me. She had on beige. All right, Virgo colors. You know what I'm saying? Beige. But it was close enough. And I'm just looking at her whole fit, head to toe, beige. I'm head to toe, eggshell white. She got the heels on, nothing too crazy, 2 inches, something like that, 2 to 3 inches joints on. She look proper though, you know what I mean? It's like a pantsuit joint with the turtleneck bong, titty pop, excuse me. You know what I mean? Chest areola areas, nice, right? sitting pretty nice. I give it to her. She cleaned up. But her attitude was out of whack. B, it was nasty. It was off-putting again. Like, maybe I'd have thought that shit was cute back then. And Virgos, y'all know what I'm saying when I say back then. Y'all play with each other like that. Y'all got a rapport with each other like that. But I get that this person has always tried to put you in your place when it came to certain social situations. And your Mercury is on fire. The way that you feel about the situation is like, yo, I said what I said. I feel how I feel. Y'all know what's up with me. But it's also tricky. It's tricky because you speak to this person like you really care about them certain times, and then you speak to them like you can't stand them and you hate their guts. And this is not the type of person that should be played with like that because they are about to blow up. Now, you can carry the attitude. I know that was like some real boisterous thing to say. But the reason why I said that is because this person is going to be honored. It's not like one of those celebrity things where people be like, oh, yo, they're nasty behind the scenes, they're egotistical, they're a narcissist, and they beat women up and all this. It's not one of those with this person. The same way I was in that dinner party, that's how this person is being celebrated. The people in the dinner party, I didn't know all of them, but they all were showing me the type of admiration that looked like, I don't like the word respect. I don't like the word respect. I don't want to use that word. It was admiration. It was acknowledgement. You understand what I'm saying? Like those people, these people who are going to be celebrating this person really dig the fuck out of this person, yo. Like this is almost scandal-free type shit is what I'm talking about here. So the reason why I'm stressing this is because the only type of defense you'll have left, Virgo, in trying to state your claim is that you either grew up with them, y'all know the same people, y'all went to the same college. What else? What else could be a thing that could come to your defense? Or like, I don't know, y'all were raised by the same parents or something like that. One of them took each other in. That's the only defense that you'll have. But when it comes to social fabrics, it's like that, all that other stuff won't even matter because you're that much of a snob. You're that nasty. So you would actually be embarrassing to step on the scene and be like that, to behave like that. And not for nothing, this is also what I'm picking up very strongly. You're better than this, but when this person that you've been holding, I'm trying to look for that phrase, but you've been like holding your thumb on, like not letting them get away, but not trying to get them either. Somebody get in the comment section and tell me what that phrase that I'm looking for is, yo. You ain't trying to be with them, but you ain't trying to let them go either. Like, this person told you that you're better than this, and you felt like they were less than a man or a woman for telling you that. Because you wanted ratchet, you wanted conflict, you wanted to be nasty, you wanted to argue, you wanted to be a trick, and not for nothing, you wanted to be a player too. I'm just keeping it a bean. Y'all know who y'all are, especially if you're still here. You still want to be out there pimping and have your selection of your hoes. And granted, all right, obviously, apparently, y'all had to let this person that I'm talking about go because they wasn't going. They might have liked you for real and all. And I'm getting this person liked you and accepted you for who you were, but just wouldn't put up with certain social dynamics that you have. And it's the same attitude that came into this dinner party. I'm telling you, like, yo, okay, y'all conversation is over. My turn. But y'all thought I wasn't going to be here. I'm telling you the words that this woman was saying too. Like, yeah, grab me by the arm type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm laughing. I think it's cute. That's just the type of dude I am. You know what I'm saying? I think it's cute. But in the back of my mind, and I only think it's cute because I could feel like a lot of people are there for me. You know what I'm saying? And I know I wasn't, like me and Shorty over here, we weren't an item. We used to date back in the days. It's one of those. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm sitting down, though, in the back of my mind, I'm like, How are you even pulling this card right now, chick? And that's what I'm here to tell you, Virgo. You know, all these readings are not always going to be me patting y'all on your butt and telling y'all what y'all want to hear, what y'all need to know. And again, this is any gender. I'm telling you, I don't get these dreams for nothing. I don't get these downloads for nothing. I'm like, yo, how you even think that you built like that to pull this card right now? Like, you, wow. And then had the nerve to go to sleep or like, right, laid their head in their hand to take a nap, but like grabbed my hand that they pulled to like turn around and sit down, because it was ended up being a seat right next to me magically out of nowhere. And she grabs my hand and put it under her chest areola area. You understand what I'm saying? Knowing what that does for me, to me, like she knows for real, like in real life, what that does for me. So she was just playing all these cards, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, come on now. Now, peep game. You might say, well, how do you got so much information? This just sounds like a story of yours and you're trying to push it on us. Hold on. Whoa, Kimosabi, let me finish. The cards are out here, first of all. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Starts off, the situation is gold. Y'all see me shuffle? Y'all see me? The situation is gold, right? Gold represents in alchemy what it means in real life. It does mean the metal, but it also and even more pertains to the intrinsic. You know, we got gold in our bodies, right? Naturally. But it pertains to the internal intrinsic value of gold as well. It's about being soft, even talking soft. Your delivery is, hey, how you doing? Proper manners, etiquette. Not like I was talking with this Virgo, not how you feel about the situation, not saying that Mercury can't be communicative on a level that people comprehend and absorb information efficiently, but I'm telling you how the Virgo energy was in the dream. It was being a trickster. 1 minute I'm like this, 1 minute like that. 1 minute I'm telling you I don't like you, you can go about your business, I don't ever got to talk to you again. You don't ever got to talk to me again. Next thing you know, you popping up at dinner parties when the person is about to, I don't know, make it past some threshold or make it to some threshold. What's it going to be? But you've always been like this with this person, Virgo. You've always been like this with this person. And the real question of the matter is, what's it going to be? What I'm feeling strongly is you can't be a player and try to play this person, Virgo. So with the dinner party definition, when it says, feelings about proper social interactions and social dynamics with people who you won't have to with for a very long time or ever again. Or you can just people before, situate something or reconcile something before moving on. This is about, this is kind of like your last chance. Now, you can reconcile, y'all can get past it. Or this ego, because gold is represented and ruled by the sun in astrology as well, and that rules over the ego. Or the ego can become materialistic. I told you the other definition, the negative definition for a dinner party. I told you to be the characteristics of this Virgo that I'm talking about in the dream. She is materialistic. I'm not saying she can't get thrifty. She can. But when it comes to the people that she go out with and want to go on a date with, and then, we not going here, and I thought we would be going there, and she's one of those. You know what I'm saying? She bougie, B. So that's the external definition of gold when you see this card. And that's when this card is pulled, it's asked to go within, to be soft, because that's where the real value is, and it'll take you a long way, is to be a conduit. The more softer you are, the more of a conduit you can be. Now, I tell you who was moving with softness in this dream. It was me. I'm just keeping it a beam. That may sound egotistical, but I'm telling you the dream. Bars, I'm nice. I gotta tell you the dream, B. And I'm telling you, let me finish, Rob. The chick that I began speaking with, that I was speaking to in the beginning, I was like, I used to date her back in the days or whatever. Her man is named Leo. Okay, so I can't make this shit up. I pay attention to everything that I possibly can before I turn this camera on. That's not her man anymore. But back in the days when we was coming up, and we was like right around the time I used to mess with her before she got with Leo. Alright, so, but everybody knows, if you see her, first thing people do, that's Leo girl. or Leo ex girl. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. You know how it be in the hood. So it was one of those. So I'm like, oh, Leo, gold, ruled by Leo in astrology, and I told you this person is going to be famous. That was the hint to me to let me know, oh, the time must be at hand. There's going to be some recognition, some prestige, but I'm saying it's more of a prestigious look, because why not have been on a stage rapping? Why not have been, I don't know, just doing something else? Why be at such a swanky event? Why be at such a swanky dinner party? You understand what I'm saying? There's more etiquette here. There's more prestige. There's more, you know what I'm saying? It's more dignified here. There's another word that I'm looking for too. I just heard it. Somebody use it in their vocabulary during a discussion we just had. What was it? I forget, but maybe distinguished. It's somewhere along the lines of those definitions. You understand what I'm saying? And Virgo just came through the door ratchet, B. Looking hella fine, looking hella dressed apart, but mouth was like, yick, yick, yick. It was a turnoff. I'm just keeping it a bean. And Virgo, that's how you are with this. And not for nothing, that's how you are with this person. Like, you feel entitled to talk like that to this person, and you don't even talk to everybody else like that. Not saying that you even should, but like I said, I know Virgos. My mom was a Virgo. When it's time, if they want to cut somebody down with that tongue, it is clipped for you. But you don't care, Virgo. I'm just saying, I think you care now, because I don't know why this person will pop up in the dream. Me and this person, we don't kick it no more. They really like that. If they not talking to you, they not talking to you. If I'm not talking to you, I'm not talking to you either. So I don't know if you're trying to make an approach or you trying to get back. I think it's something along those lines. But what I can say, in the definition, made this very clear, right? It's like this, yo. I drew this out. This is a long reading. But hey, it is what it is. It's like this, yo. You can reconcile this situation and say, okay, we don't have nothing else to argue about anymore. Yes, that was petty. You could apologize. They could apologize. Bygones be bygones. And y'all can actually still have a rapport going on in the future. I don't see this as one of those relationships where, again, that this was such a big thing between y'all that y'all don't got to ever speak to each other again. However, if you don't let up with that attitude that this girl came in that dinner party with, and you think your chest areola areas are good enough to sway this person away from what they got going on now, you are mistaken. You're gonna lose this person, and this may be the last time y'all get to kick it like that. You know, not no harmful, not no hurting each other type shit or nothing like that. Just, you know what? I guess it was cool while it lasted, but we had a falling out, and that's it. That's that. Now, this sugar thing, I think, is a real prime example of why there's a disconnect between y'all two, because of the materialism that's held by you, Virgo. Whatever that looks like to you, it's rare that a Virgo that I've come across anyway doesn't have that type of vibe or that type of mentality that says, what is that, velvet? Or, you know what I mean? Like, and again, not saying that you can't be thrifty and be a bargain hunter. That is a lot of the times associated with Virgo, because it talks about, you know, the books, adjusting the books, cutting costs where it need to be done. You know what I'm saying? But listen, Venus falls in Virgo, baby. So we not going to sit here and play like if Virgo don't get disposable cash, yeah, they going Louis, they going Gucci, they going something that's going to be memorable. And they going to the spots, to the swanky spots, to show up just because they want people to see their face. The same way Shorty came in that dinner party like, yo, I'm here. Y'all thought I wasn't going to be here? Like, you think I don't know who's going to be here? Like, y'all got me fucked up. Virgo's energy is like that, B. In case y'all didn't know. And that's the factor to consider here. Virgo, if you're going to approach this person, do not approach them. If you're going to approach this person, do not approach this person on that type of timing. And it's like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You've told this person to grow up before. Now they're asking you to grow up. And if you don't, I'm telling you, this person is not the same as before. And this person is right at the threshold of going up, side, around. I don't know what y'all want to call it. I don't really talk in hierarchical language anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a parallel type of person now. So y'all make your own definition of what I mean. But this person is about to pass a threshold that you just might not be a part of that social circle anymore, because you've abused the ultimate power that you actually have. This planet rules your sign, and you are just being the trickster of the decade. And I'm getting it's because you can. Again, this is entitled energy, and it's up to you to decide and determine whether you care enough or not to reach out and at least reconcile it. Like, yo, I feel like it's been long enough. I don't even really remember. That would be a lie. What we are arguing over, but you might try to pull that card too. I'm telling you, trickster. I don't remember what we're arguing over, but it's not worth it. All right? We don't got to like each other. We don't got to hang out no more. But I just want to say, it ain't no beef. It's peace. You might want to do that. Ain't no force. I'm not even advising you. This is not advice. I'm just telling you the situation at hand, how you feel about the situation, and the factor to consider here. Sugar used to be, look, Venus rules over sweets too, and love and all that. Like, you heard that definition? Sugar used to be used as for medicinal purposes. I didn't even know that till just now. I learned that through an oracle card. But it's processed now to the point where it's terrible for us. Think about it, yo. Just think about it. Again, I'm not giving you any advice. And you know what? I just changed my mind. I'm not doing an extended for this unless someone actually gets in the comment section because you feel that strongly about this reading and you're saying, you know what? I'd like to hear the extended for that. I got $8 for that extended. Then I'll do it. And the reason being is because now that I got it out so much, pause. And now that we're over 40 minutes in, it does feel a little personal. It does. It feels a little personal. However, I'm telling you, I've been on a roll since I've been doing my readings this way. I'm not off. This registers for somebody out there. All right? But just in case, benefit of the doubt, right? Maybe this is too much of me involved. Just for that, I'm not going to make an extended. But better believe one of y'all hit me up talking about, yo, I want to hear that. Even if you just want to hear a story, you want to hear the rest of the story, I'm pulling that deck right out and I'm going to be like, Spirit, I'm capitalizing off of the Virgo reading that I did on May 19th. Yeah. What's that you were saying about All right. Till next time, I'm out.